It's great to see so many people here tonight. Thank you everyone for coming. We must never forget, this fight is all of our fights. Thank you to the organizers for making this possible, and to the police and the volunteers for protecting us. The Jewish community is grateful for the support we have received from the Iranian diaspora. After October 7, some of the first people to reach out and show support were members of the Iranian community. We are forever grateful, and we stand with the people of Iran who have demonstrated bravery and courage in challenging this regime. You are truly inspirational. It's not easy to protest against a totalitarian regime. When I speak to the media, I often contrast the people of Iran, who have shown such bravery, with the people of Gaza, who have made no effort to protest against the Hamas regime there. The most recent protests were sparked by the death of Mahsa Amini in the hands of Iran's brutal so-called morality police for incorrectly wearing an Islamic headscarf. Many have been killed since. Baha'is, Kurds, gay people, and many others have all been persecuted against. The Australian Jewish Association has been contacted by several people who have shared their experience under the Iranian regime, including imprisonment. Some of these stories are truly shocking. The Jewish people understand well the brutality of the IRGC. Jews have lived in what is now Iran for thousands of years. Our festival of Purim, which is coming up soon, takes place there. The Iranian Revolution kicked off by hanging Habib El-Ghanian, a leader of the Jewish community. A total of 17 Iranian Jews were hanged on trumped-up charges. Iranian Jews got the message, and they fled to Israel, to Australia, and to other countries. A tiny remnant, about 5% of Iran's once substantial Jewish population of 150,000 remains. They are also hostages to this regime. Jewish communities worldwide have been struck by Iranian-sponsored terror. 85 died in the bombing of the Jewish Community Center in Argentina, and another 30 in the nearby Israeli embassy. A bus full of tourists in Bulgaria, diplomats in Thailand. Nowhere is safe from Iran's long hand, including the Islamic Republic's hand. Sorry, that's what I refer to when I say that. One of the reasons that in Australia, Jewish preschools, synagogues, and community centers are protected by armed guards is for fear of IRGC-sponsored terrorist groups. The problems in Iran, the problems in Israel, and the problems across the entire Middle East have one address: the terrorist regime. The tentacles of the IRGC reach everywhere, from the failed states of Yemen, Syria, Gaza, and Lebanon, to as far away as Ukraine, with IRGC drones dropping bombs on the people of Kiev. Israel is in the process of eliminating Hamas, and potentially soon Hezbollah in Lebanon. The IRGC will fight to the last Gazan or last Lebanese, but the Middle East will never be free until the IRGC is removed. The Albanese government has abandoned the Jewish community in the face of rising anti-Semitism, but they have also abandoned the people of Iran. I testified before the Senate on behalf of the Australian Jewish Association, and we advised Labor to prescribe the IRGC as a terrorist organization. That was well over a year ago. All we hear is excuses. Foreign Minister Penny Wong has done almost nothing. The Albanese government is more interested in trade and will throw the people of Iran under the bus for a few dollars. The Albanese government is truly the weakest link in the entire West. They ignore when Iranian regime agents harass people in Australia, and they even ignore IRGC-sponsored cyber attacks targeting Australian infrastructure. Australia needs to join the effort to impose maximum pressure on the IRGC regime, starting with a proper sanctions regime. This is the only way to free the people of Iran and avoid violence. This rally is more important now than ever. Thank you to everyone taking part, for taking the time to come out and stand up for justice. For Israel, for Iran, as Jews, as Iranians, and most of all, as Australians, let's unite together against the terrorist regime currently in Iran.
Thank you, Mr. Gregory. Let's all chant what we want.